Adam Ragusea has a podcast here on YouTube. He talks mostly about food, right? That's how I found him. But this episode, he talked about happiness, and he titled his video, Why It Never Feels Like Everything Is All Right. And as a person who looks at human behavior, I was comparing that to a CEO on TikTok that I saw of Mented Cosmetics, who was talking about never feeling like enough, right? She has millions of dollars in sale, but not sort of feeling like she's enough or she's doing enough or that there's enough. And I thought, who else to speak on this besides Dr. Shareece? Because I love my life. When I tell you I love my life, I have problems, yeah, but my day to day, I am in love with. I love the way I live my life. So I thought I could share my perspective on Adam's points and maybe help you find the happiness that you're looking for in life. Adam made 5 points in his video. He kind of went on to 7, but he made 5 points. And the first one is no amount of money will save you from tragedy, right? We're talking about happiness. But everybody has a life that keeps life in. Life never stops lifing. You have to deal with the fact that things will come up. Negative things will happen to you, to people you love, to your friends. That's just the fact of life. It is true that money solves 99% of your problems. That's true. If you could throw some money at it, what's the problem? Sickness? You can't, right? You can't like automatically fix health, but you could pay a holistic doctor, right? You could go to a retreat in Costa Rica. You could go to Joshua Tree. I hear people go to Joshua, and you could spend thousands of dollars going there to focus on your health. You can pay all the bills. You can give money to friends. Like you can throw money at a lot of problems that helps solve, right? That solves most of the problems. But the regular life stuff that involves other people still requires attention, intention, constant communication, a give and a take with other people that money cannot solve. Actually, money is an amplifier. And so what you may find, right, more money, more problems, people are not saying that like just to be like facetious or make fun of the fact that they have money. No, money amplifies problem. So let's say you had a drug addiction, right? And you were making $200 a week, right? You can only afford so much of those drugs. But what if you're making $20,000 a week? That's a bigger problem. You can pour more money into that problem. It happens to all the people. Like you can look at the child stars, the celebrities, people who have a lot of money and have the problems that money cannot solve, right? Have the tragedies that happen whether you have money or not. Their problems are amplified. His number 2 was we can't feel only good or bad. And I add, we are both light and darkness. Like you, the human, have both light and dark sides to yourself. A lot of Eastern philosophies talk about how life is suffering, right? Like inherent in this life as a human is problems. Bad stuff's gonna happen. And there's no way to feel happy 100% of the time. Nobody feels happy 100% of the time. If anybody tells you that, they're lying. I mean, that's just a fact. Nobody feels 100% all the time. And I thought Adam gave a really good example about his beach trip, right? So like being able to afford a beach trip, being able to have the time to go on a beach trip with, his family, right? But there are parts of the beach trip that are not ideal. The 8-hour drive, having to deal with, you love your kids, but like having to deal with kids, having moments of physical discomfort, right? That's just all a part of it. Whether you are in the Maldives or you're at home or you're traveling to, my home, St. Croix, all of it comes with the natural ups and downs. And there will be triggers. Like no matter where you go, no matter where you are in your place in life, right? Right now I'm on peace level 30,000. Let me tell you, I love my life. Life is really, really good. But the journey is never complete. This process of being human, the process of soul evolution never stops. And so you have new experiences, you will discover new triggers. You think you've overcome one problem, but God will let you know quickly, still got work to do. The process of soul evolution stops when you die. So Adam is thinking about like, how do you solve this problem? Like, how can he increase his happiness when he has everything a person could want? Everything they tell you should have in America, the big house, the 2.5 kids, the beautiful wife, lots and lots of money, free time, not having to work a 9 to 5. And the way he worded his number 3 was help those less fortunate than you. My wording is gratitude. develop a gratitude practice. Your life is great. Great enough. Your life is better than somebody else's. And having that perspective of there are some really good things happening in my life. It's not perfect. And maybe it's actually a place you hate. Finding something positive to focus on will change your life, change your perspective, reshift the way you think, give you a mindset of abundance so that you can get all the things you want. I think gratitude is so hard for people to practice because they are so easy to find the negative. It's so easy to point out the thing you don't like, which is why I strongly encourage people, say something nice, say 2 things nice before you say something negative. Write down 5 things at the end of the day that you're thankful for, or happy that happened, or that went well. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. I think once you're practicing gratitude work, his number 4 makes more sense, because I don't think right now it makes sense to most people. He says relaxation is not the highest form of pleasure. Makes me think about what I say all the time. I'm never going to stop working. I don't plan to ever stop working. In some capacity, I plan to be in service to other people. But I hear all the time, you must hear all the time, people who want to retire by 30, retire by 40. You know, what retire early, what does that mean? It's a concept I have a hard time with, because I know when you get to the other side of that retirement and all you do is rest, you'll enjoy it for a couple weeks. Maybe you'll enjoy it for a couple months, but that is not what brings joy, enjoyment to life. You will not find happiness on the other side of retirement, right? Any future spot that you place, whether it's your graduation, whether it's your wedding, you will not find happiness on the other end of that thing, because happiness happens now. You enjoy your life now. And so if you are still with the same mentality after you achieve the thing, after you get to the retirement, after you get to the wedding, you're still not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. Life is about the journey to a thing. It's not about getting the thing. And I think more of what people are really saying when they say they want to retire early is that they want to rest, right? That they want to find balance, which is Adam's number 5. I add in like the spirituality part, the God relationship, that there are things bigger than your job. There are things bigger than your family and what you do for fun, and finding those bigger, deeper meaning in things, right? Finding your purpose. Although, you know, purpose has been, the hustle culture has used and abused the word purpose. It's more of the being in service to other people. It's more about helping to elevate the energy, the vibration of the world. Finding balance in your life. I don't think you want to stop working altogether. I think you want to choose when you work and when you don't work. I think you want to be able to say, I want to have time for my hobbies and my friends. I want to have time after work to do something or nothing. I want to be able to rest and turn off my work brain for the weekend. I think that's what people are saying when they're saying they want to retire. They want to find this balance in life between myself and others. And let me tell you, that's really the challenge of life, like finding balance in all the ways. How do you find a day that makes you feel good? A week, a month, a year? How do you find a profession that gives you all the wonderful feelings of helpfulness, right? Being of service, helping other people, leading you to feel happy and gratified with what you do. How do you find that while still being able to have a life outside of work? You need to have a life outside of work, because work can't be your whole life, because then you might lose that job, right? Life might life. And you may realize, wait a second, these people don't care about me. But do I care about me? Are you making the decisions that are in your best favor? I'm going to link Adam's video in my description box. I encourage you, if you enjoyed this video, to give it a like. Check out some of my other videos, because I'm really focused on helping people experience as much joy and peace as possible. I appreciate you for watching this video. Please leave a comment, ask me a question. I'm active in the comment section. Share this video with someone you think it may help. And thank you for watching.